What's up, everybody? UFC 292 recap. Very good fights. Amazing performance by Sean O'Malley. Everybody was wrong. Everybody thought that he would get beat, me included. So I have to say, Sean O'Malley is better than we think. But I have something to say about the fight. But first, I will do the full breakdown, the full recap of the UFC 292. Karine Silva versus Marina Moros. I knew there was a hard fight for the Marina Moros. The Karine Silva, very tough, very skillful on the striking, on the ground, and she got the guillotine choke on the first round. Same thing, Natalia Silva versus Andrea Lee. She was the favorite. She was the better striker overall, and she did a beautiful performance, showing the taekwondo kicks, the taekwondo kicks, spinning back kicks. Was just a beautiful performance by Natalia Silva. Andre Petroski versus Geralt Merchart was a fight that you sometimes see. Two good grapplers striking all the time. None of them could establish dominance on the striking. And at the end of the day, Andre Petroski winning on a split decision. And what was a tough fight to score. So Petroski is move on. And let's see. I don't see who is he's fighting next, but I see UFC putting him against a good guy on the future. Good win for him. Brad Katona and Cody Gibson was a good fight, even though Katona was the smaller fighter. He was doing very good with the feints, very good with the jabs, even though he was way less taller. The other guy was taller than him, and he win in an easy score, unanimous decision. The Ultimate Fighter final, Kurt Holloway versus Austin Hubbard. Austin was doing good on the first round, but on the second round was a beautiful submission triangle, very good. Man, it was amazing the way he got the armbar and he switched to the triangle and he got him and he became the Ultimate Fighter champion of this season. And after that he called out Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett is more call out than I don't brother. Everybody wants to beat that guy. So let's keep going. Gregory Rodriguez against Dennis Chuyu Lilin. Crazy knockout. A lot of people were saying that that was illegal. In my opinion, could be, but I don't know. I'm not a judge. I'm not a financial advisor. Remember always that, brother. Watch the live, support the channel, but I'm not a financial advisor. Even though some people were saying there was a legal strike, the judge and the referee, they didn't say nothing, and it was ruled as a knockout, nasty knockout with the elbows. Brett Tavares and Chris Weidman, the fight play out the way I said. Brett Tavares, the best, one of the best takedown defense of the division, but Weidman showed a lot of heart. He survived, his leg was injured, and he still survived, and he got Tavares in a couple occasions with the punches, but was a good fight overall. I don't think Chris Weidman has any more to fight. I don't think he should retire, or the UFC should give him an easy fight to retire. Moving on, Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munhoz was a competitive fight, and I thought Pedro Munhoz was a good dog. And listen, a lot of people, they say 30-27 was not like that. Pedro Munhoz for sure win the second round. He definitely lost the third round because that was clear, but the first round was pretty close. So I see some people saying Pedro Munhoz won. In my opinion, Chito won for sure. He did more damage, but was not an easy fight like people were saying. It was a very close fight. Mario Batista and Damon Blackshear, unanimous decision. I was not really paying attention to the fight. I was not really wanted to watch the fight, and Mario Batista got the W. Ian Machado Gary, he was doing everything right on this week. He was he did okay on the press conference. He went to the pub and was hitting pads, and he was trying to bring attention for the card. But the reality is Neil Magny was hurt since the first round, and he didn't finish. I know he told everybody after that he was worry about the counterattack to get caught, but his leg was done, and I think he should engage on the ground and pound, and he should have finished that fight. So he won, but was not a very impressive performance. And he wants to fight the Wonder Boy. I don't think UFC is going to make the fight, even though they see potential on Ian Gary. So he won, but he didn't convince the public, you know. But he is young, and I think he's going to be good on this division. Wong Lee versus Amanda Lemos. I could not be more wrong about the common event and the main event. I knew Zhang Weili was the better fighter, but I didn't expect a domination like that. Man, was crazy to watch the whole fight. Wong Lee gave a beat on Amanda Lemos in everything: striking, grappling, elbows to the face, knee to the face, crucifix. Was a domination from the start to the finish. Brother, was domination. Zhang Weili was just better. She's the better fighter of the division right now, and Amanda Lemos took a beat. And the last fight of the evening, main event, I thought Aljamain was a locking. That was a big mistake. I watched Peter Yan fight, you guys see on the channel, but Aljamain fought completely different than he should did, brother. Because like I always say, on the Peter Yan fight, he was moving backwards and he was stopping his back on the cage, and Ian was shooting for the takedown. But on the first round, Aljamain Sterling was walking backwards, you know, like a striker. He was like moving. Man, you should go forward. Of course, it would be dangerous to enter in the range of Sean O'Malley, but fighting like that in the distance is way worse. He should blitz with the boxing and grapple and clinch, and he didn't do that. He was putting his face to get punched, to get kick. So he showed a lot of weakness on his striking game. But we have to say congratulations, Sean O'Malley. Now you are one of the biggest stars in UFC right now. UFC is going to promote the out of you. And was a beautiful performance by O'Malley. Beautiful right hand. And I don't know, I like the way he talk on the I like the way Aljamain talk on the after the fight. He say, imagine what Volkanov would do with me if I move up to 45. So stay at 35, try to get this belt back. But it's going to be hard for you, brother, because UFC, I think UFC doesn't really, how do I say that? I don't know, man. They're going to promote Sean O'Malley, and this division is they're going to do everything to keep O'Malley as a champion because he's a draw. Everybody wants to watch him. And especially, they're going to do... I made a video about that, but I didn't want to release because I thought would not make sense. But I tell that. For sure, if Sean O'Malley wins, he's going to call Chito Vera out, for sure. Because that fight makes sense because he beat Sugar Sean O'Malley in a fight that was, he broke his foot or something. And Merab Dashville, Cory Sanhagen, they are dangerous fight than Chito for O'Malley. So I do think the referee should, because it was a title fight, I do think the referee should give a little bit of more time for Sterling to recover, or to Sean O'Malley to knock him out cold. You know, it's a title fight. A lot of stuff is in stake on a fight like that. But I don't disagree completely with the stoppage because he was hurt. Okay, so that was the UFC 292 recap. Thank you so much, everybody that was in the live stream. Monday we have more content. Thank you so much, guys. See you.